Very rarely do I use props to explain like a phenomenon, but it's coming through so strong that I have to use props today, okay? Your measuring spoons, your measuring cups, that's your sense of self and your perspective of your value of yourself, okay? The container you hold yourself in. The sugar is gonna be like goodness or like compliments or like sweet things in life that are given to you. And then the bowl is just gonna be reality, okay? Regardless of perspective, it just is catching everything and you can see everything for what it is. Now let's say I have this self-confidence or this self-perspective of like 1 teaspoon. Okay, if people come in and give me like hella compliments, hella like good vibes, it's not gonna stick, you know, it's only gonna fill up like what is gonna fill in my perspective of myself. And then I'm gonna like level it off and be like, okay, that can stick. All right. Now, the issue is when we get older in life, we start to see people who have like an eighth a cup, a full cup, like so much more than us. But it's not because they necessarily like receive more compliments, but their sense of self, their perspective of self, their container of themselves allows them to hold more truth, more compliments about themselves because they believe it about themselves. It's the container. Now, once we begin to realize that our sense of self is 100% purely dictated by us and we get to choose, like, are we going to be like 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, 1 cup? Or are we going to just allow ourselves to like begin to focus on the reality of it? Okay? Regardless of if it feels true, regardless of if it lands true, it was said about you, it was said about me, it was said, it is what it is. This is a perspective of me. And if you're like chronically depressed or chronically struggle with like feeling good in life, chances are your measuring spoon, your measuring cup is like really, really small. And it's limiting you from being able to experience anything else in life. And you're like, I don't have that much. And it's like, you do have more. It's not landing in you because you're not receiving it. I hope this makes sense.